Welcome to part 2 of the scissors GIF animation. So what you're going to do is, now that you have all of your things flattened, you need to open all of your images in Photoshop. So go in and find them on the cloud or on your computer and open every single one. I will speed up some of this so that you don't have to watch me open 12 images. So what I'm doing is I'm just going in, finding them, opening them up. Hopefully you numbered these so it makes life a little easier. Once you have all of your images open, go to the image with your name on it, and then what we want to do is we want to start copying and pasting in order onto the same document. So what's going to happen is it's actually going to paste a layer on top of each other. This seems weird, but it's going to make sense once we get to the next section. So what we want to do is we want to continue to paste, copy, paste. So you'll watch that I go in and I select all underneath the selection, or you can hit Command A, that is select all. Then you go up to Edit, Copy, or the keyboard shortcut is Command C on the Mac. And then you're going to go back to that image that you have your name on, and you're going to paste one at a time, or Command V for paste over the top of that original image that has your name on it. Once you have this completed, then what you want to do is you're going to go over and double check your layers. Make sure all of your images are on a separate layer inside of the layers palette. I took and I ripped this off so that you can see it. Then what you want to do is go to the Windows window and open up your timeline. This is your animation timeline down in the bottom. If it doesn't say frame animation, go ahead and hit create frame animation. Then in the flyout menu next to the top, it's actually the very right hand side of that, you're going to choose make frames from layers. That is the flyout window right there in that small 3 lines. Then what you want to do is you want to test your animation. Make sure that underneath it says no delay, and then test your animation, and if it works, awesome. If you want to set up some delay, you can do that. I usually set up a 0.2 frame on the name so you can read it, and it kind of stops and then it restarts. Here's what that looks like. Once you're done with this, then you need to save your project. Save your project. Once it's done and you've got everything sort of worked out the way that you want it, then you're going to go up to File and you're going to go to Export. Export, and you're going to save for web and devices. Once this happens, and sometimes this takes a little bit because this is a large file, what's going to happen is it's going to bring open this extra window and you're going to be able to make some changes in here. Make sure it says GIF at the top for animated GIF, and down where it says image size, kind of where I'm circling, make sure that this says 1080 at the top and let the other side go whatever size you want. We're sizing this down a bit because it is a big file. Then hit save. You need to title this something else than what it is currently titled. So I would put final with my name behind it so that you can find this later. Once you have your file saved with the title that you want, go ahead and hit save. What it's going to do is it should save to the desktop. If you didn't have that checked, make sure you save to the desktop. That's an easy way to find your file. Then save your project on the cloud, and I would save as, because you're going to have a project that is on top of number 11 or whatever it is, your original file. So what you want to do is save it, and then you can close Photoshop. Once you close Photoshop, then you're going to need to find the file on your desktop. Pick up the file and throw it over the top of Google Chrome, and it should animate inside of Google Chrome. The one thing that happens with GIFs is that they have to be thrown into a web browser in order for you to see that they can actually work. After that, throw it into the classroom and turn it in.